I'm Tracy from GrizzlieKnits, and this is episode number 28 of my knitting podcast. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here and that you have returned to hear more about knitting and all the projects I'm working on. Or if you're new, I hope you stay a while and I hope you like what you see. It's very gloomy today. I'm coming to you from Toronto, Canada, and we're having a really dark day, so I hope that the lighting is okay. And we will just get on with it because I have a lot to show you. Even though it's only been 2 weeks, a lot of knitting things have happened in my knitting world. Okay, let's start. Well, let's just say what I'm wearing because I sometimes forget that right off the bat. I've shown this before. This is my, I'll just stand up a little bit. This is my whatever sweater from Julie Knits in Paris, which I've talked about before. It's an amazing pattern. It's like a recipe. So you just go from section to section, picking what you like, and it just works. It's amazing. And I did it kind of in scraps. I think this was a DK, just some DK scraps. I had 3 different kinds. I can't really remember what a lot of them were. I think this one was a Knit Picks one. I do have a Ravelry page if you're interested in more about the yarns. But yeah, it's a great pattern. Okay, I have one finished object to share with you, and that is my crochet blanket that I started, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. I think it was earlier this year. I'll have to go back and check my notes, but I started it to get rid of worsted weight kind of yarn that I had, just an acrylic yarn that I had hanging around. Most of it is Knit Picks Brava in the worsted weight. But then I don't know, when you want to use up yarn, I think my going forward rule will be to make a baby blanket, because I just, you know, like I do, just hooked on, chained on, just the width I wanted, and I went for it. And unfortunately, it left me with a pretty wide blanket and not as long as I wanted. So I didn't really do the calculations great. This will be okay. This will be good for like our family room, and it is quite big. I just, as you can see, like I kind of just wish it was a bit wider, but it's okay. So yeah, getting back to the problems, this yarn and this yarn I only had one ball of. I think it was like a Vanna White yarn that I had in my stash. I don't even know if they make it anymore. And then I found myself like, oh no, I'm running out. So I had to buy more of the grays from Knit Picks. And then I had to add on to both sides. And I didn't even know if you could do that, because I'm not a professional crocheter. And but I did it, and it doesn't look too bad. Like I think it worked. I think if like an amazing crocheter were to inspect this, they may not give it an A, but I think a B, a solid B. And then this is a charcoal color I got from Knit Picks, and the same yarn, the Brava yarn, and I just put like two lines of a border, and it's done. And I'm really happy it's done. It was like one of those projects that just was taunting me, like, haha, we're not done yet. You've been working on it nearly a year, but haha, now you're done. So happy about that. Okay, and it's cozy. I think I'll keep it on my lap. All right, so now I have what I've been working on. And the big elephant in the room is the Stephen West mystery knit along that I have been working on and I have not put on Instagram because I wanted to talk a little bit more about what's happening. So I'm gonna wait for that and just show you some other works in progress that I've been working on. So we'll start with this. This is in my Jenna Rose bag that I love. It's so pretty. And I was doing fall socks, and I really thought they'd be done by now, and I don't know what's going on. It's taking me forever. I feel like everything's taking me forever right now. I'm not whipping through anything. But yet I'm knitting a ton. So I'm not really sure why, but it's not a race. It's okay. So these are them. They remind me of high school because my high school colors were orange and brown. And we all hated our high school colors, but they look nice in fall socks. Maybe not for an entire school, but so here they are. So I do my socks now in two 16-inch circulars, and I do them 2 at a time. And I love this way. I guess it does take a little bit longer because you're like a little bit fiddly, but then at the end it's, you know, it's so worth it because you have 2 socks. And I really did not love doing a whole sock and then knowing I have to do it all over again. That just didn't. I rarely knit something twice for pleasure. So I think, just said for pleasure, which sounded weird. I'm just gonna go back. I think it's because I sold knitting for so long and I'd get orders like 20 hats and I do 20 hats. So I think that just like, now I don't want to do anything twice. Okay, that made more sense. Because if you're not knitting for pleasure, what are you knitting for? So here they are. I'll show you I started a pattern, the Coffee Talk sock pattern by Tracy Miller. And then like my brain was just so fried from my shawl, my Stephen West shawl, that I was like, I can't go on. So I did the pattern here, and then I'm just doing plain vanilla here. And it still takes me a really long time. But the yarn I'm using is from my August Yarnable Hypnotic Yarn in their sweet and sour colorway. And it's really beautiful and it's really soft. And then my Pip and Pin, I get the Pip and Pin subscription, which I'll show you my latest one in a minute. And, oh, I can't find it, of course. Oh wait, I think I clipped them together. Yay, I was organized, woohoo. I was organized, but I can't read it because it's too small. So the brown is from there. So I get their subscription, which are minis. And this one was by a Canadian yarn dyer called Things Created Equal, and in the colorway Dad's Corduroy. And it's really beautiful. You can see all the different tones in there. Just gorgeous. So I really want these done for Sunday. I was thinking, oh, Halloween. Oh, Sunday. I don't know. I don't know. Today's Friday. Did I mention that? We'll see, right? We'll see. No pressure. But that would be nice. Oh, and I made them shorties too. Like I kind of gave up on everything. It's like shorties, forget the pattern, finish the socks. But we'll see. Anyway, that was something I'm working on, and it's a good project to take with me when I have to sit in the car for waiting for things. So what else have I been working on? I feel like I'm missing something, but okay, I'm just gonna reach over here. And in my little Wizard of Oz bag by Longview Creations, which is so cute. I love Wizard of Oz. I started a baby sweater because I'm going to be having some babies in my life. Nobody, like, I'm probably never going to meet these babies. Well, I might meet one. One is from my cousin's having a baby, but they live in Vancouver, so not too close to us. In fact, really far from us, but maybe one day. Anyway, point is, I've got some baby things happening next year, so I want to start making some knits to put away. I also love like making baby stuff. That's like one of my favorites. So I was watching We Share Needles, and I remember Maddie held up the cutest little yellow sweater that she made for I think it's a baby coming into her life, a niece or nephew coming soon. Anyway, lots of information there. And she used the Flax Pullover by Tin Can Knits. And it's a free pattern, and it comes from like, this is it. This is grown up. It's every size you can imagine, like newborn to like, or 6 months right until adult, very size inclusive. And it's a wonderful pattern. I can't believe I've never used this before. So what am I doing? Just thinking what size. I'm doing the small size. I feel like it's, oh, here we are. Oh, I am. I'm doing 0 to 6 months. So I had a ball left over from my sweater, my bean and olive sweater from Heartland. That doesn't help you at all because, there we go. By Lion Brand, Heartland, in the Grand Canyon color. So you just need one ball for the size I'm making. And I mean, you'd think I'm not that far because it doesn't look it, but it's so tiny. Like I'm almost ready to separate for the sleeves, if you can believe it. So here it is. It's kind of hard to see that, but, and it's so cute. There's like a pattern on the sleeves. And these are my progress keepers. This is my night one. I think this is stargazing. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then there's just a little one a little stone one for stitch marker. And I'm just following the pattern completely. And I'm really liking it. I like making baby things in acrylic because babies mess, and then moms can just throw it, or dads can throw it in the washing machine. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get that done. I was really enjoying it, and then I kind of put it away for a while. So I'm gonna bring this back out. So I'm working on that little baby thing. And then I realized that it's November next week, and things are happening fast. Holidays are coming quick, and I have not done any gift knitting. I do have some stuff left over from last year, which I want to give, but I want to do new stuff too. So I want to do a hat. I like doing hats, especially men's hats, because I have a lot of guys in my life who like hats. And I have 2 sons. I have a dad. I have a husband, but my husband doesn't wear hats. Ooh, plot twist. He does not wear hats. He says he does not like hats. And I can't change his mind. I've tried every hat I could think of, and he won't wear a hat. But my sons wear hats, and I have a nephew who likes hats, and I have a brother-in-law who likes hats. So I have lots of men who like hats, but it's sometimes hard to find a good pattern, I find. So I was looking, and I did not know about this hat. This is by Hoki Locatelli, who, as you know, is one of my favorite designers. And it's called Rafa's Hat, and it's a free pattern. And I thought it was awesome. I mean, I think it is awesome. I don't know why I did past tense. I thought it was awesome when I found it, and I still think it is awesome now that I have it. There we go. So it's really cool. I don't know if you can see it. Like it's a ribbed hat, but then it's just got like some pearl things going on here to separate the ribs. And so I started this, and my plan is, it's a worsted weight. I have some worsted weight, but yeah, I have worsted weight. But I'm trying to put together different colors and use up things. So I found, and I apologize, I don't know even what brands they are, but I didn't want that just to stop me from using them. These two grays. So they're just a worsted gray, acrylic, like I think this one has a bit of cotton in it. I don't know, it feels different to me, and I kind of remember, but anyway, I thought they look really cool together. Oh, I have it in my little, this bag was from Amazon a long time ago. It's such a cute little bag. Yeah, and I started it like last night. So here we are. I'm doing, there's small, medium, large, and I always have such trouble knowing what size to do for men. So I'm just starting with the small, and we'll see where we go from there. So this is it so far. So so you're just gonna keep ribbing. I feel like I can tell you more because it's a free pattern. Keep ribbing, and then you just basically do a line of purl and then keep ribbing, and then she has some kind of fancy decreases that I think will make it look nice. So that's it. So, and these are good, like, again, like the socks, just to throw them in my purse when I'm waiting for things, and TV knitting, because the I knew I was going to screw this up at some point. Stephen West's Shawlography is not TV knitting. It's the opposite of TV knitting. I need, like, basically to move out and be by myself to work on this project. But I think I'm going to tell you about that now. Okay, so those are the things I've been working on. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Stephen West comes out with a mystery knit along in October. Every Friday, oh, today's Friday. Ooh. Every Friday you get a clue and you knit your heart out. And he has videos that help you. Really, really good videos that help you. He is an artist and a genius, and like I've said before, and I'll tell you my journey. So, okay, I won't go over my yarns because last week I went over my yarns. So if you're interested in the actual name of my yarns, you can go on my Instagram. I have it on there, or you can watch the last video, and it talks about it. So I have lots of thoughts. Should I tell you the good or the bad? You want the good news or the bad news? Let's be positive. Let's start. Oh, that was one of the dogs. He wants the good news. Okay, the good news is, guys, so I'm going to show it now. So if you, I am still on clue 2. I guess that's a bit of bad news for me. I'm still on clue 2. I'm going to show it now. Here it is. I feel like there should be background fanfare music. I don't know how to edit that in. We'll just pretend. Here it is. Okay, so you start here. These things happen. This is a very technical description. You got stuff there. There's like these wormy things here, which I hate. This part, I don't know how I did it, but I like it. Then you've got these like bumpies. Don't love them. Then you've got this like pattern thing. Not bad. Then you got baubles. Love the baubles. Love, love, love the baubles. They look like flowers, and because of the variegated yarn that it was time for, I love. Okay, then you've got this like stripy wedge thing happening over here, and my colors turned out black and white. Don't know how I feel about that. So here it is. Okay, thoughts. Wow. Can't believe I did this. I'm mixed. I'm mixed with how I feel about it. It's a lot going on for me. I'm a plain girl. I like more subtle, less wild knits. This is the wildest thing I've done. But I don't want to give up because, like, first of all, like, a lot of work has gone into it so far. I've learned a lot. And when I'm done, if it's not for me, maybe it's for someone I know. Like, maybe they will just fall in love with it and it'll be the most incredible shawl they've ever had. So I'm really torn how I feel. And this is why I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a Stephen West pattern. But then at the beginning, I was so excited. And I still kind of am excited. Like, I'm so torn. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, like, how you are. I've reached out to a couple of my knitter friends, and I've gotten a lot of the same comments that I'm feeling. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to wear this. But then other people are like, oh my goodness, I love this so much. It's going to be my favorite shawl. Maybe it matters what colors, but I don't not like my colors. Anyway, okay, that was good and mixed news. Now the bad news. I made a mistake. And guys, it was big. And I remember starting this thinking, if I make a mistake, I'm screwed. I will not be able to get back to where I was. There's just no way. Might as well stop and call it a day. So I started knitting this wedge backwards. This was happening on the right-hand side. I didn't notice. I'm knitting away, la, 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 knitting. And then suddenly I made a mistake in this. Went back, and every time I tried to get back where I was, it was wrong. Because I had done something wrong, and while going forward was doing it right, not realizing, like, and I was up here, not realizing all this was backwards. So I had to rip out the entire wedge. And this is a lot of knitting. A lot of knitting. But I did it. So I'm happy I did it. You're always happy when you go back and fix mistakes. It's just a good thing. So now I have another wedge to go. And then I have clue 3. And then today clue 4 comes out. Or it's probably out. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I've said I don't know a lot because I don't know. But I am working on other things. So it's not just like every second I'm putting into this. But yet, then when I look at it, I'm like, it's pretty. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna stop. I'm putting it away. And maybe I'll put some pictures on my Instagram so that I can get, like, I'll ask how other people are doing. That'd be fun. Okay, so that's it for all my projects. Oh, I had a giveaway from last week, 2 weeks ago, for my 1,000 subscriber. Thank you so much. And I picked a winner. So I'll just quickly show again, really fast, the Alpaca bundle, which you guys seem to really like. The wood buttons. We've got another thing of yarn from Knit Picks. We've got a process keeper, and a bunch of other things, little things. So I randomly picked a winner, and the winner is Angela Harkness. Angela Harkness. I'll put it right here. Angela, if you can reach out to me, maybe on Instagram or even on here. Anyway, we will connect somehow and I will get your prize out to you. So congratulations. Yay. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? I am doing a collaboration with Bobby from Inspired Knitting Podcast. And I've talked about her before. She is making project bags and her company is called Sweet Comfort Designs. And she and I are collaborating. So I have it here and I want to show you. So what we're doing is we're going to do a pre-order. I'm just looking down at my notes because I don't want to mess anything up with dates. We're going to have pre-orders in my shop, my Etsy shop, and in her shop on November 10th. And then we will be shipping everything out November 24th. So I love this. This would make such an amazing gift for yourself or for a friend. So this is the beautiful bag that Bobby made. And you have to look, like, how cute are they? The little snow animals. They have hats on and scarves and a little Santa cap. So cute. I love it. It's my favorite style of bag. You guys know I love my drawstring. It's a nice size. Like, I'd say for a smaller project, like, you know, so perfect for socks, a hat, a little baby item. And I love the ties, and she put little beads at the end, which are super cute. So it's this, and then I have made a special set of Progress Keeper and stitch markers. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put a picture up because I took a nice picture of it, and it matches. So it's got the snowflake hanging down because it's hard to see, but up here, the material's all snowflakes, which is so sweet. So this is the set, like this. And we are selling these for $45 Canadian plus shipping. And we will ship worldwide. So, yeah. So if you're interested, keep a lookout. So November 10th, we'll put it on Instagram and things like that. And we don't have that many, but we have a few. And yeah, so I hope you like it. And I'm really happy and excited about doing a collab with Bobby because she's so sweet and so nice. Okay, so that's that. And then I have 2 more things came in the mail. My Pip and Pin. Oh, I thought it said something on there. My Pip and Pin. So this is a Canadian yarn subscription I do. And it comes with 5 minis per month. And they're all Canadian yarn dyers. And here is this month. So this is October's. The lighting's so dark. I hope you're seeing. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. I just thought they were so beautiful. I think I'll put these on Instagram with all the names because they're all different, and then I won't keep you too long. But they're gorgeous. So far, I'm really happy with the colors. They're really soft, and can't wait to dip into these. So that was October's. And then something came last night to the door. My Advent by Sweet Sparrow Yarns. You know there's goodness in here. So I wanted to show you, well, first of all, I want, for those of you who don't know what an Advent is, so there is 24 minis in here. And starting December 1st, I pick one out, number 1, and open it. And I did this last year, and it was super fun. So last year, I did Allison Barnes' collection, and I opened it every day, but I decided I was going to use them right away because I didn't want them to collect. Because, you know, it's hard to use beautiful yarn. Sometimes you just don't want to use it. So I picked Helen Stewart's Curious Handmade. Her, I think it's called Dust of Snow, Snow of Dust, Dust of Snow. I'll write it down below. Her shawl pattern. It was a huge pattern, huge shawl. So I cut it down. I think this is like 50% of it. But as you can see, it's so beautiful. So I can't remember what we got first, to be honest. But I just went through and every day added my row. Or every couple days added my rows. And it turned into this. And I love it. I haven't worn it yet. It's a little bright for me. Let's see. See how it looks. This is how I'd wear it in the street. It's not bad. It's kind of pretty. I love the colors. It's just, is it me? It's like the Stephen West shawl, is it me? Yeah, I like it. Okay, so this is what I did last year. So, it was super fun, like really exciting. So I don't have a pattern yet for this year, and we're getting there. So I wanted to ask you if you are, first of all, if you are doing if you have ordered an advent calendar, are you going to use all your minis as they come in? And do you have any patterns in mind? I know I've collected a few over the year, so I will share them in my next podcast with you in case you're looking. But maybe you can share some with me, and maybe I'll find a new one. I remember I liked this, oh, what was it called? Something Land of Sweets, I want to say. I'll have to check into that. I'll write it below what it really is, because I probably have it wrong. Land of Candy? No. Anyway, it was so pretty. But there's a whole bunch of new ones out. I want something around my neck, either a shawl or a cowl would be really pretty. So anyway, let me know if you have any ideas for me. Okay, so I think that's it. We talked about the good, the bad. It's all good. It's knitting. It's amazing. It's so good. And thank you so much for coming, and thank you for putting in comments last week, and they were amazing. I think I'm done. I think I got back to everybody. I really liked chatting with you guys, and your comments were so sweet and really supportive, like really heartfelt, like things. There's a few that really made me like so happy. Like when I hear, you know, you motivate me, or, you know, you keep me company, or you make me smile, like all those things. Oh my goodness. I'm just so grateful and so like blessed that I'm here and you're there and we're together. And I love that. Anyway, okay, so happy knitting, and hop on my Instagram. I'll probably talk more about my Stephen West shenanigans, and that's it. So take care and have a really good few weeks. Bye-bye.